What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Just waiting for people to get in here. What's up, Stolen? It's cracking. What are we doing tonight? We running as a team tonight or what? Because I'm down not to. Zane, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. Mob Nasty. What's cracking with everybody? We got 18 in the building already. What's cracking? Running with you all game. Shit. Shout out to Carlsbad. What's up, Benji? Nixter fixed it. Nixter fix it. What up? How you doing? Big Zane Nation. Zane, you're never in here anymore, big dog. What's up, Javi? We missed you on the other live. Little monster just came in here. I'm going to try to keep it to a half hour tonight. Good. Love from the Central Valley. That's right. Shout out to the Central Valley. What's everybody got going on tonight? Count. What's up, Count? How you doing? Some more Danny V tonight. You went falsetto the other day. Nah, no. So what I'm trying to do is keep it to throughout the week. No music. We're just gonna chop it up. You guys, if you guys have ideas for content, let me know. I'll write it down. I think I could do it. And we just chop it up. Fridays and Saturdays, we'll probably play music. Blues Vida, West Up, Dubs. Haven't seen your channel in a while. Glad to see you still doing your thing. Hey, what's up, Cali Babe? So what I would recommend, what I would say is go into your notifications, make sure you're still subscribed, and make sure your notification is on all, not personalized. Okay, I'll have to check it out, Count. Gunner's out right now. He's watching a movie or a TV. I don't know what he said. We were just on TikTok together. What's up, Takis? Takis, I might be looking for a new squad, big dog. My squad don't like me. What you doing? Hey, Takis was so happy. He was so damn happy that he smashed me on the game last night. I couldn't even land. Of course. Oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna play with. Nah, they already got their squad. I'm just talking shit. I'm not gonna leave the squad. They finally replaced me. Nah. I'm just woofing. I'm not gonna go nowhere. I just have to get it in my head every time we play that we're not going for wins. We're going for kills. Let me ask you before I say anything. How did you like it, Benji? Because I had it in San Diego. Rise be a trip sometimes. Rise gets in a tunnel vision. You can look at his stream and see where he doesn't hear us. He doesn't want to hear us. He's focused on killing 72 teams. Yeah, you went to yeah, but how did you like it, Benji? No, I didn't go to the one in Carlsbad. I went to the one in San Diego. Count says it nearly went straight through him. Kamai said, I just clicked on the earlier live and saw this one in the corner. That's right. He said the beer was good. The food's not all that, right? That place is so overrated that when I ate there, look at we went there with Fig and everybody, right? And if I remember right, the only person that liked their meal was Fig. And Fig is very like when we would go out to eat, Fig would always get like teriyaki chicken, which is what he ordered there. He'd always get either teriyaki chicken if they have it, pizza, or a hamburger. He doesn't stray far away from any of that. And he was happy with his teriyaki chicken. Nobody else liked their food. A six or seven, you'll give it out of 10. Yeah, I didn't like the flavor. I felt like the food was dry. But shout out to Benihana. There are a lot of people that do like it. You don't want to stay either. What's up, Junior? We got 50 people in the building, 6 minutes in, almost well, 7 minutes in. Really? That's cold, huh? When you say the best thing you can say is the beer was good. Oh, stray. He didn't want to stray. You didn't want to stray either. So what did you order? I don't remember what I ordered, man, but I remember I didn't like it at all. I was like, nope, no, thank you. Never again. Look at Takis. Look at they. We run as a team. We push everything. We clean you guys from Harbor, Chemical. You didn't get us from Chemical. You got me from Chemical. They weren't with me. I had already fucking got to the point where I was just gonna go land on my own. One of the channels, Kamai says, one of the channels I started watching of a guy still in prison called his cooking shows Penihana. Benji went to Benihana and ate a burger. Well, I think that's where the mistake, the first mistake was made there. Who goes to a Japanese restaurant and orders a burger, eh? Was it a Wagyu burger at least? Dubs, you think Jesse's going a little nuts, falling deep into the rabbit hole? I saw a title on Alex Jones saying Jesse on fire claims Charlie Kirk is alive incognito. No, I don't think he's going crazy with it. I think he has some theories. Um, there's been some stuff to like with that microphone cord. Um, look, I don't want to get into the weeds in that, but I'll say this. What happened to him to not have an exit wound is weird. The car itself that they transported him in wasn't full of blood. Like there's just things that were like weird. What the fuck? Yeah, count. See, I haven't watched any of it. I haven't watched any of it. Zane says I go to Chinese restaurants and get burgers. Really? I've never done that. That to me is like going to a Mexican restaurant and getting a burger. What are we doing here? We could have just went to a burger spot. That's their specialty. When I go to a Chinese restaurant, I usually get sweet and sour pork. Honestly, if I'm being honest, my favorite Asian food is Thai food. I like Thai food a lot. Okay, Kamai. But Count says majority of the things Jesse said was debunked during the trial. Isn't this just a preliminary hearing, or is this the trial or the preliminary hearing? I haven't watched any of it. Beef fried rice and wontons. I like that. But I like when I Chinese food, I like their sweet and sour pork. I think it's bomb. Yeah, there was a hearing, right? But you know what? Let Jesse do his thing, man. It creates a little controversy. It gets people engaged in the chat. You know what I mean? I haven't talked to him about it. We have a group thread. It's 5 or 6 content creators. I'm not gonna say who all's in it, but yeah, I haven't asked him anything about that. Jessica, I never went anywhere. It's just so what happens is I think as you get closer, or maybe it was just when everything shifted on YouTube. What they'll do now and then is they'll unsubscribe people to make sure they're not bots. Um, they'll also move your notification from all to personalized, and that means you won't get any. Lolly, boom, there we go. I gotta have a fucking. I should have a fucking sound for that. Huh? Surprised I don't. Lolly, I got you. I'm gonna put vodka liquors. Jesse's video doing the shooting test was a big deal. DRK, what's cracking? How you doing? Yeah, if you guys haven't, man, go try some Thai food. Go to a good Thai restaurant and ask for pad see ew. I like pork pad see ew. Fire. And get the peanut butter, not the peanut sauce too. And you just mix some of that peanut sauce in the noodles. Oh. Count says, I talked to a Marine who said the shot Robinson took, anyone with novice experience in guns, his dad was a hunter, could have hit that shot with that scope. But are they still saying it's a 30-06? If it's a 30-06, how does it not exit? Oh yeah, they do that every night, Jessica. I'm their world. I am his world. I am his fall though. Thank you though. Benji says, I want to try new stuff. I just don't want to be let down. I mean, you gotta though. You gotta try it. Shit, Lolly told me to try butter chicken. It was fire. I'd never had it before. Have I ever tried Taiwanese? No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kamai, I don't see how they could say that was a 30-06. And I mean that I would have thought that would have took a chunk out of them. Cali Babe says Shanghai on Milpas. You like that one? Good tequila is not expensive. Count says Fernando should just call you daddy. He does. He does. He just doesn't do it on live, but he does. Believe that. Hey, what's up, Sam? Thank you, big dog. Appreciate you. 7874. Definitely Fernanda's papi. Hey, I got an ugly child. I have one ugly child. Oh, Taki said Zane's family's food truck in Vegas was fire. That's right. You should have did a review, fool. Dubs, Lali should have took you right there next to his store to the Indian restaurant. Oh, hey, watch out. Almost ripped my headphones off my head. Indian restaurant to try the butter chicken with rice pilau. I did the garlic naan. I don't know what kind of rice it was, and the butter chicken. What's up, Joseph G? How you doing? I sent a picture of food on Discord. Yeah, well, none of us pay attention to what you post on Discord, big dog, because we can't trust you. We don't even want to open it up. Ah. Happy Wednesday, Joseph said. That's right. Garlic naan, yes. It's usually basmati rice. I think that's what it was called. This fucking dog, man. You good? Oh, okay. He said the unfortunately the owner passed away last year, but the food is still bomb. I believe that, Rose. Shout out to South Texas, Corpus Christi. Taki sends me a picture again. Let me see. Oh yeah, that does look fire. What is that? Rice and seaweed? Indian rice sucks. Nothing better than Mexican rice. You ain't lying. Rice is bomb though. Period. Chicken mole is fire. Dubs, how much did you grab your new puppy for? It was a gift. Um, it was supposed to be 1,600, but it was a gift. And Monte says, even though we at war with Iran, man, their food is bomb. Their kebabs and rice, the rice fucking fire with all the grilled peppers. I've never had I don't think I've ever had Middle Eastern food. I like red, Gabriel. I got the chamorro bowl and whoa, Kelly rolls. If you had kebabs, you'd be had Iranian food, and it just I've had kebabs, but I mean that like family made. You know what I mean? Trying to be fancy and shit about the barbecue. I'm trying to be fancy, fool. Eat the fucking tri-tip like everybody else. Fucking kebabs. Zane said those are bomb, Takis. Argentina gets too much help in the World Cup. I don't even know how to say that. Would I eat Indian street food? Never. I cannot. I'll be watching it though when they like on TikTok when they make it and then they just throw it on a leaf. They're like, "There's a leaf for you. There's your plate." I'm like, "Wow." Pool butt Villa. Pool butt. Okay, thanks. One of Fernando's accounts. He got down. He said he got down. He did that. Whoop. He said, yeah, see, look, Lali said he wouldn't even eat it. No, our stomachs ain't built for that. You guys seen the memes of the guy getting the red card and in return he shows his Trump gold card? I haven't seen that. They're under FBI investigation. I haven't seen that. Stop it. Trucking Eddie Rodriguez. What's cracking? We got about 10 more minutes, guys. I want to do these ones. I'm trying to keep them to a little 30-minute mark every night. And then, like I said, on the weekends, we'll probably play music. Bullshit. There's a guy, Gabriel says, there's a content creator that pays people to eat Indian street food and they always get sick. Fuck that. Do I listen to Led Zeppelin? I don't. Um, Lali won't eat Indian street food, but he would eat Mexican street food. Everybody would though. Wait. Fernando is so lame. He makes multiple accounts pretending not to be him and pretending he has a following. The resistance from winning at anything in life. We are the resistance. Does react to other prisons around the world on the Dub S account. Shit. Where would I find that? Like, I mean, sometimes I see like documentaries about other prisons. I guess I could try, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I could look at it. Hey, Ezekiel, thank you, big dog. He says, "Who's matching?" Oh, Nat Geo. I don't know if I can react. I mean, I'll look at it. Yes, they do. Lali says people from third world countries have different digestive enzymes that allows them to stomach that shit. And that's just like here in California. People that were born in the Central Valley, they don't get that valley fever. But people outside of there, they're not born with that because it's in the soil. It's something in the soil over there. Pozole or menudo. I like menudo more. But I think it's just because I eat it more. The black dolphin, I don't know anything about that. Oaxaca mole is the best. Yeah, but it makes you shorter, big dog. Nah, I'm just playing. Curry comes out of people's pores. In Brazil, you can't be flushing the toilet paper. Yeah, I heard about that. For the losers who never support a friend's business, for the losers who never support a friend's business, this is why we donate to the chat. Support your people. That's right. Thank you, Count Macula. This dog is fucking my chair up. She's just chewing away on the chair right now. She just ate too. No, I already know. Count. In India, they don't have toilet paper? No, I don't believe that. What do they use? Never mind. What do they have? Bidets? Shh, stop eating the chair. Damn. Water on their hand? I like al pastor way more. No, they don't fucking wipe their ass with deodorant. Come on. I can't live there. They use the garden hose. Fuck, they shit in the backyard? Dubs, third world uses water in a bucket. Asia, Central and South America, and Africa. Chingao. What's up, Garcia Love? Al pastor is trash compared to asada. I disagree. In yoga, my teacher jokes, says the squatting. The squatting is to help you use the toilet in India. No joke. When I stayed at my relatives on vacation in Cambodia, I had to use a garden hose in the bathroom. Wow. I mean, I guess when you go, you have to live as the natives live, right? Wherever you go when you visit. But damn. Exactly. Taki said asada is a no sabo type of person's meat. Yeah, I just think it's drier than pastor. Oh, of course. Yeah, there's a billion people in India. Well, random news. Benji popped a squat on the side of his truck today. Thank you. Oh shit. Garcia Love says my grandma in Mexico was poor. She only had a hole. I don't think she could afford a toilet. Oh no, I didn't see that, Joseph. Was Devin Hawks a CO before he became this big investigator? I would think he was. I would think he would have had to have been. Um, that dude is Rain Man. That dude knows every fucking detail about every fucking organization and disruptive group in California. Um, I don't know if you guys saw the Gray Line podcast. They did an interview with that idiot Zap Samudio. I was in New Folsom with him. That is one of the most scandalous COs that ever worked for the Department of Corrections, eh? And he's getting lauded as he was a Green Beret and he was a legend in the CDC. He was part of planting evidence on me. Um, yeah, he is a cold piece of work. Broccoli, thank you, big dog. I got you. Yeah, when I did the video on Richie the Rat, Richie was working for Samudio. Them two were plotting against me. Two cowards. Lime or lemon on tacos? Lime. And lime in the Jamaica. No, Kevin. No, they're just saying like he got a lot of people validated. He used to brag. Samudio used to brag about his baton was bent from all the inmates that he used to beat on. He's not from California. He did not like Raza from California, and he had a thing. Really used to go after the Northerners a lot. Um, but yeah, I watched a little bit of that interview, and I was just like you can tell when he's telling a lie. It's just he is a horrible human being. Would I ever try frogs in Louisiana? I would. Guarito tacos, hell yeah. Does anyone else here add milk when they boil corn? Yes, and it makes it sweeter. That's a trick. A lot of people don't know. You add some milk to the water when you're boiling the corn, and it makes the fucking corn taste way better. Sapo is bomb. Tastes like chicken. That's what everybody says. Everything tastes like. Yeah. Paisa Family Channel. How you doing? Yeah, yeah. Samudio is from Texas. Why did he go after Northerners? He went after everybody. Well, all raza. He focused on raza, but so what they wouldn't allow him on B facility. He stayed on C facility, and for a long, long time, C facility was a stronghold for the Northerners. It wasn't until 2000 where they filed that. That's right, Joseph. The Northerners filed that lawsuit that they didn't want to be on the yard with Southerners and whites. When they did that, they put them to just concrete yard, right? And the Southerners were the ones that were on the yard, so he stopped going after them then because he really couldn't. Plus, they had moved him. They had moved him off of the yards because he was a headache. He was always causing headaches for the other COs, right? They put him on like medical transport. And I told the story. We hit two dudes on Cinco de Mayo, and this dick shows up on the yard and straight out told me, "Hey, you embarrassed the administration on Cinco de Mayo with them two dudes," and he said, "I'm here to get you." I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." He hated them. The Paisa Felony channel. He hated them, and he used to use that racist ass word out loud in front of him. I tripped out on that. I was surprised they never got him. We got 110 in the building. Look at it. It's already 30 minutes in. I try to keep it at 30 minutes. I will go a little bit longer. But yeah, I guarantee they're not going to bring up any of that stuff. And the guys that run that podcast, they're cool. Do I ever take my dog on a walk? Of course. But yeah, they won't talk about how he really was. He's going to tell the story. They already said, well, we're going to save it to the end. He's going to tell the story when Josh from San Fernando, the heavyweight professional boxer, broke his leg and tried to throw him off the tier. Oh, is that right, Joseph? Yeah, LBC Robbie. Yeah, he hated everybody, man. He was a very miserable dude. I was yard crew, so I had to be around him a little bit more. And no lie, Holmes. One time, I don't remember what he was cutting, but he pulled a buck knife out of his pocket and he told me this. I don't even want to say. Never mind. Yeah, but it was he named it something after the Crips. I haven't seen The Assassin. He said, "Hey, did the Menendez culeros ever get paroled? I don't think they did. Those guys always get caught with cell phones, eh? And believe it or not, getting caught with a cell phone is one of the worst write-ups you can get as a lifer. And the reason why is they say there's phones in the day room. Now you can use your tablet as a phone. So to the board, they say if you have a cell phone, it's to conduct criminal activities. So cell phones mess you up in there. If you have life, if you don't have life, what does it matter? Go a couple more minutes, guys. Oi, stop it. Big ass dog already. Go about one more minute. Nobody, you guys don't have any ideas, stuff. So okay, so somebody said react to prisons. Let me write that down. What happened to Rob Reiner's kid? I don't know. So you can use a tablet? Yeah. So when I was still in there, only guys in college had access to the tablets, but now everybody's got them. Yeah, that was crazy, LBC Robbie. I don't know. You were in junior high. What year did they do that? I think I was already busted, Holmes. They'll read my message. It's a crazy ass story, I'm sure. Here or in Discord? What do I think about FIFA giving Messi special? Oh, with him, the way he moves the ball all the time? Yeah, that's crazy. Chingadera, I think, okay, I'll check it out on Discord. I don't know if there's computer science in any prison. Maybe San Quentin might have something like that. I think they do coding or something. It's a lower level prison. But like office services, they'll teach you. Chingo, stop trying to rip the headphones. Office services, stuff like that. They have that. You get a certificate. Samudio knew every paisa and homie that was selling dope. He was good at it, and what it was, Holmes, is he was good at flipping people, and that's why if you go back to my video about Richie the Rat, so those of you guys that didn't see it, turned out this is what happened with Richie. Richie had been on the mesa in Salinas Valley. They snatched up the whole mesa, and I found out once I was in the oil, I was able to figure everything out. Right? Um, they snatched up the whole mesa, and Richie told the Juras that if they don't validate him, that he'd work for him. They sent him to Sea Yard in New Folsom to take down our mesa. And immediately when he got there, he got a job in the program office. No raza had ever worked in that program office while we were there. So that was the first alarm, eh? But yeah, he was working for Samudio. And so he was telling Samudio everything, eh? By the time we could figure it all out, because there was so much shit going on, he had already got us all snatched up. Cannon says, I've been staying safe, staying smart, but telling the ones I hate that I love them. Hey, Tito Ortiz, that guy can't talk for shit, huh? God, that guy. And he says it with conviction. He says the craziest shit that don't make no sense, but with conviction. Programming with Chomo dubs. There's no paperwork whatsoever of me ever being a Chomo. This is how they get down. And there's people that's Fernando. There are people supporting that type of shit, that type of lie. No morals. The vato was a poop butt. He's a pussy in prison. So of course he's gonna say stuff like that. I should do a reaction to his paperwork, eh? How much of a coward he is. He said he was never a Southerner. The cops made him a Southerner. Never heard of that. Sheesh. Turn the camera on. Holmes. Turn the camera on, pussy. We all know you. Oh, and then he got Renegade Media to take down the interview you did with them. They're fucking perfect for each other. He said Count Macula and then a sigh. Can you do a short or video on what you think of the Gatorade, electrolytes, Red Bull, and Tajín? I'd never even heard of that. Well, that video was John Bravo released it. Have his homeboys read the paperwork? Maybe. Why some idiot come through and fuck up a good time? I did. I blocked him. I'm gonna go 40 minutes on this one. Smoke a Lot says, I gave a guy a couple dollars today to get him a cold beer because I seen Crip Mac do it and I thought it was pretty cool. That's right. LBC said, again, God bless John Bravo. That's right. Yeah, I think that whole beatdown is it might be on his IG though. JTB, the vato still thinks he's on an audition for the movie Scream with this Scream voice changer. I swear the motherfucker sits in front of the screen with a black hood, ghost face, man. Fuck you, Johnny Villa. Fuck you, Rata. Did you hear what he just said? That's all he says. How can people listen to the same thing every night about the same man every night? That's funny. Okay, guys, it's coming up on 40 minutes. I'm trying to keep these to 30, but we usually wind up getting into a good conversation, man. I'm going to be on the game later on tonight. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for the support. And Fernando, hey, eat a dick, fool. Did you hear what he just said? That's crazy. Bro, yeah, same shit, huh?